It's official, the Crows have recruited Alex Neal-Bullen from the Melbourne Demons via a trade. Pick 28 in this year's draft. Where does Alex Neal-Bullen fit into the Adelaide Crows lineup for season 2025 and onwards? Before I start, it will be greatly much appreciated if you can subscribe to my channel. All subscribers will be greatly and much appreciated. Alright, let's get this chat started. Let's go. Yeah. Alex Neal-Bullen. He's played 176 AFL games. He's 28 years old, or turning 29 years old at the start of January in 2025. He will add a lot of experience to the Crows lineup. He is a forward that can play a bit in the midfield, but mainly as forward. And this year in season 2024, Alex Neal-Bullen had recorded 24 tackles inside 50. He can play a bit of that pressure forward. So Neal-Bullen was behind Ozzie Pickett and Chandler in tackles inside 50 for the Melbourne Demons in their forward line. If I look at the Crows forward line in the front half of the first 6 players in the position, you got the key forwards, not in order, Fogarty, Milthorpe and Walker. And then you had the 3 medium to smalls of Isaac Rankin, Josh Richelli and Ben Keays, plus Lachlan Murphy rotating from the bench. If we add Alex Neal-Bullen to this mix, let's make a comparison. If I look at the Crows 3 forwards, they picked themselves Isaac Rankin, Josh Richelli and Ben Keays. Looking at the best and fairest that the Crows had on the weekend, Keays was equal first with Dawson, so he's staying as a small forward, and then Josh Richelli and both Isaac Rankin both finished in the top 7. I assume that those 2 players will be locked in their position, so therefore their small forwards will consist of Ben Keays, Isaac Rankin and Josh Richelli. The question is Lachlan Murphy, as he was the one retained from the bench. If I compare Lachlan Murphy's stats against Alex Neal-Bullen, in terms of average disposal per game, Neal-Bullen had 18.8, compared to Lachlan Murphy of 11.4. Inside 50 per game, Neal-Bullen had 2.7 compared to Murphy 2.2. And goals per game, given that Neal-Bullen played 23 games and Lachlan Murphy played 16, they kicked 9 and 7 goals respectively, but their average goals per game were 0.4 goals per game, so that's pretty similar between these 2 players. And in terms of score involvement, Neal-Bullen had 4.6 compared to Murphy 3.8, and goal assists, Murphy is slightly ahead with Neal-Bullen at 0.4 and Murphy 0.7 goals assists per game. And the tackles, which is different, a lot different, Neal-Bullen averages 5.1 tackles per game compared to Lachlan Murphy at 3.4, and tackles inside 50, Neal-Bullen had 0.8 compared to Murphy 1.31, and this could be attributed to Neal-Bullen being more up the field. And we look at their centre bounce attendance stats, Neal-Bullen had 5.2 CBAs per game compared to Murphy 0. And looking at the stats, and given that the above 3 mentioned players of Rankin, Richelli and Ben Keays all rated in the top 7 of the Crows best and fairest, I'm assuming Neal-Bullen will not replace these players. It will be either Neal-Bullen or Lachlan Murphy for that last position as a rotation in the small forward role. And given that Neal-Bullen has the edge, premiership player for the Demons, contributes 5.2 centre bounce attendance in the midfield, is more versatility, I can see him playing that 4th small forward when they rotate. This will be interesting to see how Lachlan Murphy goes in season 2025. He's out of contract, the Crows have recruited Neal-Bullen, they're going to add other more players, they recruit Isaac Cumming as a free agent who can play halfback and on the wing, and the Crows are also in the process of trying to acquire James Peating, who's a player that also plays in the midfield, and it's going to be testing to see where Murphy fits in. He's in the Crows leadership group for the season 2024. Other bits that I am also interested to see is Sam Berry and Luke Pedlar. Berry also plays a little bit up forward, and Luke Pedlar also plays a half forward role as well. However, he was drafted as a midfield for Glenelg, but Luke spent all his time in the forward line. So where does this leave players like Luke Pedlar and Lachlan Murphy for season 2025 with the services of acquiring Alex Neal-Bullen? Watch this space in season 2025. If you enjoyed my video, it will be greatly much appreciated if you can subscribe, comment and like. All subscribers will be much appreciated. Thanks for listening to my show.